Hi ladies, hi gents, I hope you're all well. I want to share a haul video with you today. It's a car boot haul. I got up really early this morning again, so I woke up about 4:10, but I lay in bed for a little while hoping I'd fall back to sleep, but I didn't. So I was up and dressed by 5, and I woke Graham up. So we got up and sat in the garden for a little while because we've got beautiful weather at the moment. Walked Alfie, and then we thought, oh, we'll go to the car boot. No, it's one that's a bit further away, so it's about a 20-minute drive away. So we were there by 7 o'clock and it's now 9:30, so we've been and back, and I'm going to share with you some goodies that I found. So, the first thing, I'm not going to go through it all, but I'll show you. I'll just have to stand up for this. So this is one of those plastic storage boxes. It's quite a big size, as you can see. That's my hand. And I could see that there was lots of bits of lace and fabric in here, and I was rummaging through it, and she said, oh, I'm sorry, but I want to sell it as a whole box. So I asked her how much, and she said £3. So I thought, well, even if I don't like half the things in it, you know, it's going to be awkward. I'm not going to go through it all, I'm just going to literally just show you. So like there's this cream lace fabric, there's this kind of lace, there's lots of bits like this. There is a card of this white lace here. There's also a full card of this baby pink fringe trim in there, whole thing of it. So I'm not going to go through all that. I haven't even looked through it yet, but like there's bags of bits and bobs and all sorts, so I will go through it. So that was £3, so I thought that was a bargain. So I'll move that onto the floor where I don't trip over it. Okay, right. Now, it was actually really nice to be there really early. If you go early, you pay a little bit more to get in. Entrance fee. It's normally like £1 to get in, but if you go before 9, you pay £3 because you're going in as everyone's setting up and unloading. Mind you, most of them had already unloaded before we got there, and there was people leaving when we got there, so you can imagine how early some people go. Anyway, I'll share with you what I got. I did get some bargains today. Now, I bought this jumper. This is a jumper, purely for this fabric on the front, and there's lots of it, lots and lots. And I'm going to cut, so this fabric is separate to the rest of the jumper, and I'm going to cut these out for flower little doilies. And this was like, I bought 2 tops from her and it was £1. So for £1 I'm going to get all these doilies, and I'll wash this and then I will cut this front panel off, and I will just sit and cut these out. And I know you might think, oh, that's a lot of work, but actually, if you look at the amount of little doilies you get, it's worth it. And I can just sit outside and just trim all those off. I will do that. So yeah, that was one top I got, and the other one was this lace top. Again, you can see this is the sleeve. So I will cut these into trims. So there's, if I show you on the top as well, so it's all lace. I will cut these into trims. So there's one there with the scallop at the bottom, then the roses, and then I would cut this into a trim, and probably either I might cut it there and have this as a trim but turn it around so that it's a dangle, and again it repeats all the way up front and back. So that's a lot of lace for, you know, between that and the jumper for £1. So I was really happy with that. And I'll stick those in the wash. Okay, so this was from, I got these, if I take them all out, because they were from different sellers. Okay, alright, so first of all I've got these little picture frames that have a cameo in them. And I love, sorry for the glare, I love these. This one is a boy and girl cameo from the miniature world of Peter Bates. And these were £1. But I love these because you can take the back off and change them. But I just love these. I love because they've got the domed glass. I love these little picture frames. They're so cute. I might keep them as is for now, but you can. I'm just seeing. Sometimes they have little screws in them, but you can probably prise it out quite easily. And this one is 3 Graces in cameo. So they were £1 each. So I love those. These earrings I always look for flower centres, and these were 50p a pair. So I got those. And I got these blue ones. I just loved them when I seen them. And these are all alike vintage clip-on earrings. With the old vintage clip. And these are post earrings, but I get these as well because they're great embellishments. And for 50p, it's nothing, is it? Then at another store I seen this, and it is an earring, not a brooch. I do love the brooches, but he only had the one. He couldn't find the other one, so I got that for 50p, which again I absolutely love because I love these dangle pearls. So I got that. And then I seen this. This was a little bit more expensive. I did pay £2 for this, but I absolutely love the image on it. It's so gorgeous. And I've got a fly in here and it's driving me nuts. So I didn't mind paying £2 for that. It is beautiful. So that's the jewellery bits. So I'll just pop them on there. Put them to one side, have a sleepy tea. Okay, then I seen this lady with doilies, and she had a few, so I'm just going to share. Now for this bundle I paid £2.50, so I'm just going to go through them with you. So that one, which I love, this one, and I have been using a lot of doilies lately, so I was so thrilled to find these. That one. So how many is that? That's 4. This one, which does have staining around here, but these haven't been washed yet. That's really pretty. That one, I love this. You know, I would probably cut these off and use these as in doily flowers, and that in itself would still be a nice doily. So how many? Sorry, I want to see how many there was. I didn't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And this one, again, it's got some staining in that, but it's beautiful. This one. This one. And then this one. Oh, I love these ones. So there's 9 there. And this one's quite large, but I love these with the ruffled edges. Oh, it's quite a large one. And it's beautiful, so you can see all the ruffles. So 10 for £2.50, that's not bad. That's really not bad at all. So that's in half, but isn't that gorgeous? And then the last bit, so that was £2.50 for that bundle. The last bit, I seen this lady had some doilies on the floor, and I just said to her, you know, how much are your doilies? Because some of them are very specific and price them individually for different sizes. And she was like 50p. So I was picking a few out. She went, no, 50p for the whole bundle. I was like, oh. So she just grabbed them all and put them in a bag. So I haven't looked at them all yet, but there's quite a few for 50p. So there's some sort of peachy pink ones. Now this one's a little bit bright, but I would tea dye this. I would tea dye that and tone that down, because it is just a little bit bright, I think. But that would look good on the cover of a lace book. So that's one. There's a round one that goes with that. There's a red one as well. I don't think I've ever seen a red doily. I've got grass on here. Look at that. Then there's this one, which isn't as bright as the others. Now I would cut these and use these in flowers. Now this is the kind of pink that the avocado comes out. It's not as, you see, that's more like a peach. This is, and I'd cut these out and make flowers out of these. So this is quite a big one in there. And actually, if you turn it over, the other side's paler. So one side's a bit brighter than the other. It's obviously where it's been on a side or something and the sun has bleached one side. So you can just see it's a bit brighter on one side than the other. That's funny. Oh, this fly is driving me nuts. So, yeah, I was really pleased with that one. And then this one, which again is a little bit brighter on one side, but again I'd cut these and make flowers. So it's more a slight peach, I think, than that. And there's two of those. This one's a little bit darker. Yeah. Yeah, this one's lighter, this one's darker. But again, if I think it's too bright, then I would just tea dye them to tone them down. So I was really happy with those. This is just a like matte, but again, it would make a nice base cover. You could probably, I fold it in half, make a little thin doily book out of that. But you know, when she was giving me them all for 50p, I wasn't gonna pick out the ones I wanted. I love that. This is really soft. It's a chunkier knit one, but I do like that. It's very pretty. Gosh, there's more than I thought. Another one of those darker ones. It's this one. And this one. Oh, this is a longer one, an oval one. And again, I would probably tea dye these a bit more. That's nice. And there's this one. Now, you could use this for a book, or you could cut these out. So you could cut these out and then use this as a trim. So the out as a trim and cut the doilies out. This one, which is quite cute actually. It looks like a flower in itself, doesn't it? And you could cut these out for frames and that is the doily. Oh, this is a heavier one. Excuse me. Oh, I like this. It's got a slight ruffle to it. Oh, that's pretty. And again, you could use that as the cover on a lace book. Oh, that is pretty because it's got this slight gather. I like that. There's a green and two green and white ones. Look at those. I like. And again, if I quite like this green though, this darker green. But if I use, like I did in my fairy lace book, this would have been great for in there. So it's lighter on one side, so you can choose which side you use. Love that. And this one. Well, there's another one of these. That's a slightly smaller one. Well, that's nice. And again, great, straight away you've got a page for a lace book. And we've got this one. That's beautiful. That's like a spider web, that one. It's really pretty. That's really nice. See, I was just going to pick out all these little ones that I wanted, but I'm so happy to have them all for 50p. That's pretty. And that one, which is kind of beige with a slight colour difference on the edge, more cream than beige. And that one. And then this one. Oh, that is like a spider web. Isn't that beautiful? Again, you know, in a lace book, these are great. And then that one. So I got this whole bundle for 50p. I might just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 pieces for 50p. That was a great buy. and I'm actually quite happy that these colours are in here because I am trying out new colours and these will be perfect to use, and these are perfect for flowers. Even if I'm only adding a small piece of colour, I've got it here, so that's great. So that was a really good day, a fantastic day. I'm so thrilled. I didn't spend much money and I got lots for my money. So the jewellery bits, I always love finding nice bits of jewellery because it just tops up the bits that I use. So yeah, let me know what you think. So I'm one happy car boot haul lady, and hopefully I'll be back soon with a project. Bye for now.